Hello everyone, so today I'll be providing you information on how to apply for the Canada visa from the UK. So early this year, I assisted someone in applying for a temporary residence visa, that's Canada, which was of course approved. So if you watch this video, you will get the list of all the documents I submitted for that particular applicant, and you can use this of course to get your own visa approved. So if you are new to this channel, you're welcome. So let's begin with the information. So first, before uploading your documents, your application documents, you need to create an online application profile on the IRCC portal. Well, I already have a video on how you can create this yourself, so you can refer to that video. I'll be dropping the link in the description button. So you want to create the profile. Once the profile is created, which just talking from the experience of that person, I created a profile for him, and after the profile was created, the following documents were submitted. So most of these documents were main documents, and they were also supporting documents for his visa application. So of course, the first main document that was submitted was the temporary residence visa form, which is the TRV form. It's from IMM 5257E. And so if you need information on how to fill this form, I have a video on it already also. The link is in the description button. You can refer to it on how to fill that information. So the second document that was uploaded was the travel history document. So this document, of course the PDF document now, include all scanned copies of previous visas and stamps and his current visas for IAD with the UK. So I included that, scanned it in PDF to meet the size, document size, which is maximum 4 MB. So included that with the stamps, and it was uploaded. So as a bonus, you can also include previous boarding passes you have that you have used before, to add to this travel history document. It's good so that it boosts the understanding of your previous travel history experience. So the third document that was used for this application was the purpose of travel document. So here we included his confirmable hotel booking and flight reservation. So the hotel booking was reserved with a credit card to ensure that it remains valid during the period of his application. So while the flight reservation was freely booked, well, as a tip, ensure that the arrival date on your flight reservation tallies with the check-in date in your hotel, so that it shows that you have actually planned your trip well. Well, I have a video of how to make flight reservations for free without making payments, and you can check it out in the comment section, the description section rather. I have the video link there, so you can refer to it, so you create your own flight reservation freely. So far we've talked about the temporary residence visa form, we've talked about the travel history document, then we've also talked about the purpose of travel document. So the fourth document that was uploaded, which is I'll be taking a bit of time to explain, is the proof of funds document. So for the proof of financial means or proof of funds document, first we ensure that the overall travel cost did not exceed 50% of his closing balance on the submitted bank statement. So he had a closing balance of around £5,000, and his total travel cost was just £1,900. So you can see we did that to ensure that everything was right with his travel cost. So ensure you follow this rule so that you don't end up being refused because the embassy feels you don't have sufficient funds for your travel. So for clarity, your travel cost is just the sum total of your flight and hotel accommodation plus miscellaneous plus sundry costs. So if you sum up that, it gives you a travel cost. So yes, under this session, the following documents were of course submitted. So it's bank statement, 6 months business bank statement, plus an introduction letter from his bank, which is the HSBC UK bank. We also submitted the recent 6 months pay slips for evidence of salary and earning. We also submitted a letter of introduction from his employer. We submitted his work employment contract. So the letter of introduction from his employer confirmed his employment details. We also of course submitted his work ID card. So we sum all these documents up in one single PDF, meeting the maximum 4 MB file size requirement, and we uploaded it under the proof of funds section. The fifth document that was uploaded for him was the personal history form, which is from IAM 5257B. So this form is applicable if you have previous travel histories to declare. So if you have that, you can download the form and fill in the information accordingly. Yes, the sixth item that was submitted for him was, of course, his passport data page, which is the front biometric page of his international passport. It was uploaded in a separate section, so that's actually clear. And just scan and upload accordingly. So the seventh document that was submitted was the family information form, which is the form IAM 5645E. It's a form that allows you to declare all your family records, marital status, number of children you have, details of your children, and what have you. So if that information, of course, is applicable to you, you just download the form and also fill accordingly. It is it's easy to fill, basically. So just download and fill and upload back in the section as required. So the eighth document that was submitted was the digital photo, which should meet the IRCC photo requirement. So you can look on my screen right now. I'm showing you the requirement as stated by the IRCC. So just look at this and follow through to ensure that your passport meets this specification and you upload accordingly. So yes, the ninth document that was submitted, which again I'll be taking more time to explain, is the additional information document. So for me, I would say this document forms a critical part of your application. So you need to provide various supporting documents that will make your application successful. That's why I have termed it the additional information document. So this additional information can be uploaded under the client information section under the IRCC portal, which you've created. The most important document here, as regards to the additional information, is the letter of intent. If you've been watching my videos, I've always buttressed the need of, or the need to always explain your purpose of visits, particularly when you don't get to be interviewed, right? When your application doesn't require a physical interview, that letter of intent speaks to you as the answers to why you need to visit the country at this particular time. So we did the same for this application. So the letter of intent, of course, was uploaded, and the letter of intent clearly explained to the visa officer why he needed to travel at this time, why he needed to travel to Canada, and also stating his intention, stating his itinerary, stating also his socioeconomic status, right? And also declaring that he won't break the immigration rule. So it was like a self-commitment and explaining to the visa officer, and also declaring that he is a valid traveler and he has legitimate reasons to visit Canada at that time he was traveling. Other documents that were included in the additional information document were copies of his residency card, his marriage certificate, copies of his family photograph, childbirth certificate, utility bills, tenancy agreement, and tax bills. So ensure that you also have these in your own document while you're uploading. So all these documents were actually submitted as proof to show that he has strong ties to return to the UK after he had visited Canada. And yes, after all these documents were uploaded and submitted, his visa was approved. That's it. So you see that this documentation helped a great lot in ensuring the visa approval. You can learn from these tips, right, when you want to apply for your own Canada visa from the UK or even from other locations aside your home country. So if you are in the US, if you are in Portugal, if you are in Australia and you want to apply for the Canada visa from that your location, you can also leverage on these tips, and it will be quite helpful for you. So I would also like to clarify that this application was actually submitted through the IRCC GCK portal, but you can also apply through the new IRCC portal, which might not require the upload of certain documents as actually mentioned on this video. So guys, that's it on this video. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to please subscribe, please share, please like the video, and we'll see you in another exciting video. Bye bye.